Hey, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Magical Jones, and I am back for November's tarot readings for all signs. I hope you guys had a wonderful October, and today is actually Halloween, October the 31st, and yeah, tomorrow is November the 1st already. In the background, I have singing bowls playing, and I hope that it doesn't bother you too much. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Well, like I said, my name is Magical Jones. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I am an empath with some developing psychic abilities. I have been on my spiritual journey for quite a while, but there is a lot of ups and downs when it comes to your spiritual path, and you just really have to be strong and know, that you're actually doing what's best for yourself. As people come at you left and right, people shoot negative vibes at you all the time. People try to latch on to you and drain your energy. Anyway, yeah. But this is something that's inedible. I can never say that word. But this is something that we can't change, Once you're on a path, and you decide to stick with a path, you just go at your own pace. Don't try to keep up with anyone. Don't try to, do things that you don't really feel in your soul. Just do you. Anyway, a little bit about me. I was born April 20th. So that puts me on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. So my sun is Aries and Taurus. Most people resonate me with, when doing readings or whatnot, or just like horoscopes or whatnot, I'm identified as a Taurus because a lot of people don't go by cusp. But actually, a cusp is very important because it helps you understand yourself, and know and learn yourself. My moon is in Taurus as well. My Mercury is in Taurus, and all this is Western astrology. My moon, Mercury, is in Taurus. My Venus is in Aries, and my Mars is in Pisces. My rising is Virgo, so I have quite a bit of fire and earth in my chart, and that's probably why I find life to be a bit challenging at times, because it seems like I fight against myself more than I fight against anything else. Anyway, like I said, this video is going to be, I guess, all signs. I was kind of thinking that I might do elements first, and then later on today come back with all signs, because I actually have not done a video since like the beginning of October. So I don't know. And as you see, I look different again. I think the last video that I did, I had on a wig or whatever. I'll be going through changes, y'all. But this is me. This is Magical Jones. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the reading, the messages, and if there's anything else that, you know, I think of, I'll just put it in the description below. So, let's see. I guess I can go down I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to just go by element and do it that way. Alright, let's do elements in that way, but I'm doing each element separate. So we're going to start off with water and go from there. Alright, give me a minute please to connect with myself. Relax. You know, we just had a new moon in Scorpio, so some of us may still be feeling the energies of that. Scorpio is my opposite sign as a Taurus. I think it's Scorpio and Libra. I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with the reading. We're going to start with the water signs, okay? And excuse me if I'm starting off a little low vibrational, like I'm not like hyped up. Y'all, I have been really transitioning a lot. A lot of people know me to be quite fiery and to pop off, but the universe has definitely been working with my balance of fire and water. And I'm telling you, and I apologize for not looking up, making eye contact with you. I'm looking at my screen, which I have. Okay. We're going to start with Scorpio. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, 7th house, whatever. It depends on what you're watching for. If you're watching for love, which a lot of people do, you can, if you're a female, you can look to see what sign Jupiter is in, and that's masculine. And if you're a male, you can go by your Venus sign. See, I'm learning. Alright, and as I cut at the bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Swords and Judgment sitting here. Sorry if I had it upside down, but none of my cards are in reverse. So if I happen to be shuffling and doing whatever, oh God, y'all have to excuse me. Really, like I even told myself I wasn't going to make any videos until I felt like I was back in my element. But hey, you need guidance too, right? So anyway, like I said, when I cut the cards, it was the Queen of Swords, which is, you know, cutting off, and Judgment card, which is, you know, making a judgment, you know. So a lot of you guys may have just or been in or are in the energies, or will be in the energies in November, because this reading is for the month of November. Okay, but we know that energies are fluent. So whenever you watch this video, if it's for you at that time, then it's for you at that time. Alright, I just got some cards that just popped right out. Alright, and we got 5 cards, and that's how many I was going to get anyway. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Strength card, and the King of Swords. So yeah, Scorpio, a lot of you guys are cutting out something or someone. I'm kind of feeling like you're cutting out a mentality of thinking that you're always alone. You know, that no one ever understands you. That you're a loner, you know, and most Scorpios are. Most people are. It really doesn't really have to do with your sign. I think it's just, you know, sometimes who people are. Okay, with the Strength card, we have being courageous. Okay, being courageous and taking this new path. Okay, and I'm sorry for not showing the cards, but with the Strength card, we have being courageous, being strong, using your inner strength to this renewed strength, I'm hearing, to journey on this new path away from this 5 of Pentacles energy, being left out in the cold, being abandoned. Some of you guys may be leaving that mentality behind as far as abandoning people, you know, because sometimes, you know, it's no issue to cut somebody off, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, I know. And it's when you're like that, you know, it can be good for your spiritual growth, but at the same time, you really have to be conscious of the people that you cut off. Okay, sometimes you don't need to cut off people. Sometimes you can just, you know, tell them that you need your space. Okay, and you could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay, I'm feeling it now. You could be dealing with an earth sign and leaving, you know, walking away for a moment, you know. You may have had some type of disagreement with this person, and you decided to walk away because you got some truths. Let's confirm, let's verify. What is this information that Scorpio received? What is this information? I bet it be a major arcana watch. What is this information that Scorpio received before walking away? from this Five of Pentacles energy? What is this information that Scorpio received? It's not a major arcana, but it is the Eight of Cups. Someone wasn't happy, okay? Someone wasn't happy where they were. Someone wasn't satisfied. It's like no matter what you do or what they do, the other person is just not satisfied, and it's like they're always looking for more, you know. And because of that, it's like it causes a lot of conflict, because, you know, when a person is always seeking more, the other person feels unappreciated, you know. So if this is your situation, you know, yeah, I would advise you to not really just cut the person off, but sometimes people just need space. Sometimes people need to be able to learn or figure out what it is that they want, figure out what it is that they desire, you know. And you have to understand that you can't please everybody, you know. And if you go and you try to please people, and this person is like pouring into a cup without a bottom, it's like everything that you pour into this person, everything that you do for this person, is like it's not fulfilling for them, you know. And it will leave you feeling depleted and empty, and like I said, feeling unappreciated. So yeah, Scorpio, I'm just seeing that some of you guys may need to spend some time alone, away from this person. But like I said before, if this is a mentality that you're walking away from, you know, the energies of being left out in the cold, the energies of always being abandoned, feeling like you're never satisfied with anything that anybody does, you know. I'm just seeing with the cards that, you know, Spirit is asking you to reckoning you. I'm hearing reckoning you to go within and make a judgment, because remember we had the Judgment card in that Queen of Swords. So go within and do some digging, you know, and the things that, you know, because sometimes it be us, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be us, sometimes it don't be the other person. And sometimes we have to do some inner reflection, and we feel like, you know, we're on a path or a spiritual path, and we're elevating and everything, but at the same time, you know, it's so easy to put up these blocks, you know what I'm saying, to where you're not really letting certain people in, or, you know, you're not really opening up to certain ideals and views or whatnot, you know, to be stubborn, because Scorpio, you are a fixed sign. So this may be resonating with some of you, but the universe, Spirit is reckoning with you to go within and do some inner work, you know. Cut out some of these things that no longer serve you, that keep you in this energy of the Five of Pentacles, to where you feel like you're left out in the cold and don't nobody understand you, and you know, you just always find yourself like going into hermit mode almost, you know. Because I see a lot of swords energies, and I apologize for, you know, the beginning of this video, but I'm already at 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do for Scorpio, and it was supposed to be this way. This is going to be your birthday video. Happy birthday, Scorpios. But it's already at 20 minutes. But it's a lot of information that's jumping out for me, for you, you know. So I want to make sure that I give you your message, you know, and not cut it off because I'm trying to, you know, cram everybody's video or message into one video. So this is going to be strictly for Scorpio. Some of you guys may be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and this person may be someone that I'm seeing the Six of Swords. The lady is going towards the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. So you may go to this person to get, you know, advice or some type of truth or whatever. Like I said, you may be really just wanting to leave this energy, you know, and you feel like you just want a whole new life. You know how you just sit back and you be like, man, I'm ready for a change, you know, and that's normal in life. Like, people change. People have to change. And you don't ever want to change, then you're not ever growing. So, what I'm seeing, the card saying is, go ahead and do this inner work, and it's going to take strength. It's going to take strength on your part. You're going to have to be strong because it's a change, you know, and change is something that's new. And when you're dealing with things that's new, it's like you have to learn it, and you have to be patient. So, Scorpio, there is absolutely nothing wrong. It could have to do a lot with this new moon that we had in your sign, and the sun being your sign. So yeah, you know, these epiphanies and revelations and, you know, spiritual growths, they come at a destined time, and I feel like this is really just your time, excuse me, to go through this. Some of you guys have already went through it, you know, but for those that this message is resonating with, you know, go with the flow and take your time. You know, if you have someone that you trust, I'm seeing an air sign, you know, go to this person, you know, because most air signs that you know, they're gonna be honest with you. You may not be able to tell this person everything because they may like to talk. I don't know. I'm just picking that up. But yeah. It's time. That's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. It's time for you to change this mentality of being left out in the cold. The mentality of not being understood, or, you know, if this has to do with career or finances, you know, it's still a mentality, you know. So yeah, you're walking away, you're turning away from this. This is like, you want to change, you want a new life, you know. And I'm seeing the card saying that there's a go. This is a green light for you. Go for it. Take your time. If you have people that you can trust, go to them, seek advice, but be strong and be courageous and know exactly what it is that you desire to achieve from being on this path, okay? And don't go back, you know, don't look back, okay? All right. I hope this message did resonate. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever. All right. I love you guys and be blessed.